space we have to work with.
I can't do much better.
Yeah. We might be able to like hide behind that corner. I don't know.
If we move the melee setup in more, I guess we could go over there, but there's not a whole lot of options we have here.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, we are just getting right into it.
All right, so
This is going on. So behind.
So it looks like the stage of choice is going to be Dr. Wily's Castle.
Oh, Wily's Castle Omega. One of the legal Omega choices is by the recommended rule set.
I should probably pay attention to which ones are and which ones aren't. But this
It's
makes
mostly
sense.
it's mostly just the ones you expect to be.
Yeah, this is very reasonable.
It's Battletanus Temple. This one. I think PS2.
Okay. Sakura Castle?
Sakura Castle is, yes, I do believe. And there's, I think, one or two more. Battlefield, I believe.
Yeah. So, relatively even game thus far, but
Yeah, Goemon has a little bit of a struggle here in that he's not willing to use down B. I don't know. Oh, good up smash right there from Anomaly, catching that jump.
Jesus Christ, that looked like he like absorbed his soul with that up smash. Jesus.
Well, Fox's up smash is actually invincible.
Yeah.
On the legs, yeah.
On the legs, yeah.
A lot of Fox's moves are invincible on the legs. Good up smash right there from Goemon. And it comes out, I think, frame 8 or 9, something really fast like that.
It's a pretty good move overall. And what were you saying about Goemon not wanting the down B?
Well, down B from Luigi, the Cyclone, such a good gimp option against Fox.
That's
And he
kind of his primary tool at killing Fox, to be honest with you.
And he seems to be using it in neutral and going up high with it. But he's not a fan of going for gimps against Fox, and that's really the tool that makes this matchup so in Luigi's favor.
Fox is a glass cannon. He can die at any time. It's kind of the cons of that character to go along with. Many pros,
that air dodge into ground, poor option from Goemon.
Yeah, I think he was... Oftentimes when you see that happen, the player is expecting a tech scenario.
Yeah, he was too early in the tech.
Just the way that Smash 4 works, you tend to not be able to tech as often than in other games, I feel. Like, you often just end up air dodging into the ground.
Oh, well, the tech window is a lot smaller than it is in Melee, for example. Yeah. I think it's just about the same as it is in Brawl, comparable at least compared to Melee. Where Melee, it's like, you have like something ridiculous like 10 or 11 frames to tech, and Smash 4 you have like 3.
Oh my god, I smell carne soda fries.
Yeah, it smells good, right? I'm going nuts here.
I've not eaten today. So, looks like we're going to see a switch to Mega Man. Alright.
Yeah, just going to try to play a more suffocating neutral. I think just clearly doesn't understand the Luigi-Fox matchup very well.
See that Leaf Shield going to come in. Oh, but
no
Fox
gimp there. I think he thought he was dead.
I also think he thought he was dead. If I didn't know any better, I probably would have thought he was dead too, but Fox's recovery
Fox's recovery goes very far.
Very, very good.
For no reason.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why.
Considering that Falco's goes nowhere.
Rest in peace.
And their side B goes like the same.
Wow,
oh my god.
Was that a Metal Blade into...
No, the Metal Blade got shielded. He just went for it.
Oh, so he just...
he just went for it.
Okay.
Anomaly just dropped shield. I think Goemon thought it was a confirm, but didn't realize that the Metal Blade didn't connect.
Either way, to be honest, I mean, a lot of people are going to try and shield grab that. So
yeah, it's true.
You can often catch people pressing a button. So, solid lead here from Goemon. Gonna back him off the stage, that Metal Blade not gonna connect.
Yeah, clashing with Fox's illusion right there, as things often tend to do against that move.
So, a lot of counter hits coming in from Goemon here.
Yeah, Anomaly flubbing a couple of combos here. He's gotta tighten those up a bit.
And it's kind of hard because just the sheer amount of pressure that Mega Man establishes just by shooting lemons. Wow.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Not quite a kill yet.
Yeah, no, I thought he might have been trying to footstool him or something there.
He's got to get rid of this Metal Blade, yeah.
Back air. Okay.
I like the option there, but you can't miss it.
Yeah.
You can't miss that.
you absolutely cannot.
trying to come on stage with a fair. I would have rather seen a dare if you're going to come on stream with anything like that. They're basically the same move to come on stage with.
Yeah.
But a dare can get you that rage fair footstool afterwards.
So as I was saying earlier, I mean, Fox, really fast character, and if you're pressing your buttons too fast, you can get messed up really easily by just lemons in your face. You know, your inputs can get messed up pretty easily. Maybe that's what's happening with Anomaly, but not this stock, as you see.
Oh, so much damage coming out from these frame traps and juggles. But he's in another recovery situation. How's he going to get out of it?
Okay.
Hugs the ledge there smartly.
Leaf Shield's so good, apparently. Everybody, shout-outs to TK.
Good in certain matchups.
Saying that Leaf Shield's a garbage move.
good in certain matchups, this being one of them. Good against Falcon as well, just depending on their character's recovery. You see Funk actually use it quite often. That was a poor illusion right there.
Yeah, you kind of got to see that coming. So just as Goemon was saying there, you cannot get complacent against Fox because that character can rack up damage
so fast.
Way fast.
You can't lose neutral too often against Fox, which is scary because he's got a pretty decent neutral.
Yep. So looks like Battlefield's going to be the choice.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with this.
No, I think this is exactly the right choice.
But then again, there is some stuff that Mega Man can do on the stage. I mean, just being able to hide under a platform in general is pretty good.
When you've got such a great tool like Lemons,
Lemons
it just shuts down every approach option almost.
Yeah. Wow, nice use of pivot. That's there.
Yeah, that was actually a smart option right there. It wasn't like super optimal or anything, but got it for good damage.
Air? Oh, I wonder what's too back there. That's like my favorite thing in the game, actually, is Mega Man's down throw back air. It looks so smooth.
Yeah, I like the double back air.
yeah, the double back air.
So I don't know if that's a DI thing or what, but
it's true on like fat characters.
Okay. I'd really like to see Anomaly get more raw bears. He just doesn't seem very comfortable with it. Uh-oh.
Yeah, he wants to go for these big up airs. That's the thing. I mean, he seems to be the type of player that's very comfortable with reading people's landing options, so he knows that he can get maximum damage off of just getting people into the air as soon as possible. So I don't blame him for going for up airs over back airs, but to some degree, you have to realize that that's one of your character's strongest tools.
Back air, yeah. And he doesn't also seem very comfortable with up tilt 2 frames either. I'd like to see
you know, I don't really see him going for those too often, and I'm surprised, because most Foxes will just do it, you know what I mean?
There's no reason not to.
Yeah, because even if you don't know the timing for it, like, you could get lucky. Like,
it's true.
Wow, it's so good.
It's so good against Fox, when you're missing the ledge at least.
Yeah, so good.
You got to space pretty optimally on the ledge there.
I'm going to start. Okay, yeah.
Drill up smash going to take it for sure.
Such a high percent, too. I wonder if you could have upbeat out of that.
I don't know. Smash 4 and percents, like...
Yeah, because the amount of rage that you have, your multi-hit moves have more stun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, what a weird game. So, Goemon was able to take that stock pretty fast there.
We got big pop-offs on melee.
Yeah. And we see here, I'd like to see Goemon get Anomaly above him more.
Yeah.
Going for, you have to kind of mix up lemons with tomahawk grabs.
Right.
So that you can get people above you pretty easily or off the stage. See here.
Not able to get that follow-up right there. But still got decent stage control. Can he do anything with it this time? No, just gonna him back on. Oh, is that a kill?
No, not yet. That was so close though. That was probably like 3% off. Just not get the read.
Yeah, just missed it. I think he was going for the tech roll, but just misspaced it.
Yeah. Mega Man's tech roll goes pretty freaking far apparently. Okay, lemons.
Jabs. Not gonna go for the jab up smash. Not exactly true against the heavier characters and fast fallers like Mega Man.
See back there, yeah. Big shield. Okay,
smart illusion right onto stage. I think kind of would have liked to see a shine right there, and that's gonna do it. Up a tilt, bad DI off the up tilt. I think he might have actually crouch canceled it, and that's why I took such low knockback on it.
Crouch cancel?
Crouch cancel is a good thing.
In Smash 4?
It is, yeah.
All right, I learned something new about this.
You do take less knockback. It's not like to the amazing extent like it is in Melee, but
I thought
there are
that
things
was just
like
considered vectoring.
No, it's actual crouch canceling. But things like if you crouch cancel like Meta Knight's dash attack at 0 as a fast faller, you can shield the tornado.
Okay.
So
I had just assumed that was vectoring, but apparently it's crouch canceling.
There is crouch canceling.
All right, well, the more you know.
The more you know. So we're going back to Wily's, where Anomaly won game 1, I believe. So, granted, that was against the Luigi.
Yeah, so this time he's got home turf advantage.
Goes for the double back here, even though the first one doesn't connect. Oh,
Wow.
goodness. Oh, my. He just spammed it. He just spammed it.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, in that situation, I think you should be going for the jump right there because as long as you have your jump, if you get the jump up B, you're going to get a lot more distance on it than the regular up B, and that's for any character.
Yep. So at this point, he's just kind of camping in Anomaly's face.
Yeah, not a whole lot Fox can do in neutral in this matchup to break things like lemons and leaf
Okay,
shield.
I mean, I like the option, but leaf shield is not that good. I mean, like, clearly it was beaten out by an up tilt there. It's not that great of a move, so.
Right, yeah.
It's kind of, if you're going to, you see Anomaly is starting to realize.
Ooh, got the roll on that one. And couldn't really misspace that one because he was all the way against the ledge.
Teching in place is basically the same thing as teching away in that instance, so.
Yeah, so probably the tech roll was the better option. Oh, I don't think he meant to grab ledge there. Back throw?
Wow, alright.
Yeah.
I'm
Fox is light.
actually not sure also how wide the edges are on this one.
I think they're comparable to the other FD stages, but I know all the Omega stages have slightly different blast zones.
Yeah. Leaf shield come out now.
Yep.
Yep. He does not get the grab follow up.
Doesn't get the grab follow up. I think that was still the right option that he went for, but just didn't get the follow up.
You really have to be careful when you're punishing Fox's illusion. Be very precise.
Yes.
Again.
Gonna get him off stage again.
Wow.
It seems to work. I think the leaf shield actually does work.
I think it does work, but is it optimal is the question? I don't know. Not in every instance.
If it gets him off stage, I think it's pretty optimal, right? The longer Fox is off stage, the less he's up tilting you, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I guess so. Wow, so many rolls. I feel like we're in a bakery this match.
Yeah, it's been pretty nuts here. Oh, but we've got up tilts and up airs. Mega Man's still so heavy, though. He's not really close to kill percent yet.
Tries to read the jump yet. Not something.
Run up fair. That's a new option from Goemon that he hasn't pulled out.
Okay. That F smash almost killing, actually.
Yeah, it was close.
Nice.
Just gets the up smash
this
on
time
the
he
jump.
Does read it.
Yeah.
I think that also covered.
Neutral get up?
Yeah,
True.
neutral get up. So, one thing I noticed is that Goemon does not go for trumps at all.
Goemon doesn't go for trumps?
He does not go for trumps.
You're right.
Which I think
that might be a good option to consider.
yes. Especially because Mega Man has honestly probably top 5 trumps in the game.
Trump Bear?
Yeah. I think that's one of the best trumps in the game.
He's got such a fast back air, yeah.
And also, I mean, his options at ledge trapping people, not the best. So
Right.
you kind of have to force people to pick an option.
But that's the thing, though. You can't grab ledge while you're holding leaf shield, I believe. So he's got to give up one of those options.
Yeah, you kind of have to mix it up a little bit. I mean, it's understandable to use the leaf shield if Fox is going low, but if he's going high, I think you can kind of... There are more optimal options. So we see Anomaly coming up big. It's a big 48% to start off the stock.
Yeah,
But,
Mega Man has such a tough time dealing with ups. Oh my gosh, he almost got bodied there.
yeah.
Mega Man gets hit by those up tilts so hard because he's so heavy and kind of floaty, I think. He's not a fast faller, really, I don't think.
No, he's made of metal.
Yeah?
Some kind of alloy, I'm sure. That's not actually that heavy.
Anomaly waiting out the leaf shield there and only got hit by a little bit of it, so starting to figure out ways to deal with it. Picked up the metal blade there. Had to figure out a way to not do that. Oh!
Okay. Down in city, everybody.
Yeah,
So,
I think Goemon just didn't expect him to get that high up there.
I wonder... We've played on like every stage of this one. What was the ban?
I have no idea what we'd be banning. Maybe Lylat or something.
Yeah.
I just always assume that if we're not seeing Lylat, someone's banning Lylat.
Yeah. Okay.
Didn't turn around his up tilt right there, as you might have heard back there.
So one of the things in this game I've noticed is that it's a lot easier to pick up items. So
Yes.
oftentimes you'll not mean to pick up an item and you'll do it anyways. And I think that's been coming into play this game.
It has been a little bit with that metal blade. Very good for characters like Diddy Kong, of course.
Yeah, who want to pick up the banana.
Just whenever you want to, just press a fair and pick
Yeah.
up banana. Back air, not quite killing. Diang way up high. How's he gonna get on stage? I think
Wow,
he was
he
looking
had
for the
it.
back throw.
Yeah, he had it, and then he just rolled back out. I don't
Yeah.
know. Okay, the back air should take it. Oh
Nope.
my god, it's
Maybe a
stale.
little stale.
Should take it now, though.
Yes.
Yeah, you can go all the way out there with Mega Man. And that's something I'd like to see Goemon have done more in this set. I mean, he kind of seems like he's been content just sitting on the stage and setting up an F trap, which I agree with, but oftentimes against Fox, especially when you're playing a character that can go all the way out there like Mega Man, you kind of have to go out there.
But we're talking about this, and Goemon's starting to get some percent in. He's not out of this yet, and Anomaly tossing that Metal Blade again, not being able to pick it up.
Yep, so
I don't like this Leaf Blade pull out right here.
yeah, you limit your options so hard with that. Back air, cross up, not going to connect.
Anomaly's just reaching for down airs now.
Uh-oh. Mom Spaghetti in the corner.
Tab, of course.
So, at this point, okay, so
Try to get the back throw there.
he keeps getting like the read on it, and then he just doesn't get the
Doesn't have the timing
execution.
on it.
Yeah.
It is only a 2-frame punish.
No.
Bad dash attack right there.
I don't even know if he meant to dash attack, to be honest.
He probably meant to like forward tilt or something.
Yeah.
Maybe there. He probably meant lemons in some form. So Anomaly getting all the way to losers finals here, I believe. Is that where we are in bracket? Yeah, Anomaly gonna face off against Gunner in losers finals. Incredible comeback from him. He's